Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here with the solution you are looking for on shirt measurement and cutting to give you the best finish or the best look at that chest area of the shirt, to give you that flat chest you really want. I will be doing that in this lesson to give you the basic formula to solve this problem. All you have to do is to watch carefully. As I welcome you to Oden's Fountains Fashion Center, I'm Oden Shalom. Here I review fashion secrets and I answer fashion questions. If you haven't subscribed and you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button very hard, turn on your notifications so that I'll get you notified each time I upload a new video. If you find this interesting and helpful, kindly like and share for more. So this is the lesson as I welcome you once again. So I'll be using two of my guys, my co-workers, for examples. So to give you this flat chest measurement, that is what I really want to let you know in this lesson. You get? So I'll be using them as an example because their shapes are slightly different from each other. You get? So the body posture are really different. Note that if you use each of the other person's measurement, you will have some errors in the finished work. There will be no flat chest like you are seeing on this one here. Really purving is because of the shoulder slant used in that shirt. You get? So the same shoulder slant may work for another person but not work for this other guy. So that's my basic concern today, to make sure all the excesses in your shirt are dealt with. So I will be taking my accurate measurement. Just watch, follow me closely. Now I'll turn my client this way. Are you seeing? There is a point there that join following this back level. Are you seeing? To this point here, there's always that bone, no matter how far the person is, there is that joint, that place there. Are you seeing where the shirt is supposed to have the sleeves from this length? So let me illustrate by using a ruler. Have you seen? Placing it at the highest neck length there, you have the shoulder slant there, what you are supposed to cut out from to avoid those puffing here. So when measuring it, I used to use my tape because I've trained my eyes. If not, you use the ruler just like I have done and measure that distance from here up to where that tape or that ruler ends. So that will give you the shoulder slant. For this one is 2.5, and your preferred sleeve length, whether long sleeves or short sleeves, is normal. That one is determined by your client or the pattern of dress you are making. Now, I'll be taking my length measurement. So facing here, just like I am facing my client, there is that midpoint at the neckline, and I will decide, or my client will decide, the length of his dress, the shirt. So that one is up to you and your client, depending on what you are making. Now, coming to the chest measurement, I'll be putting my chest measurement based on the fittings my client wants. So for a fitted shirt, this measurement is normal. Putting my hand inside like this is normal, since it's not a button-down shirt, so that my client will be able to put it on. And whereas also maybe not a stretching material. Coming to the tummy level, I'll do the same thing and make sure my hand passes through my tape that way. You get? So that is that. The main application of this measurement I'm taking will be on the cutting table, and we are going to jump there closely right away. So now I'll be taking my neck measurement. So many people calculate the neck measurement based on their bust, but it doesn't follow like that, because some bigger busts have small necks and some small busts has big neck. So in this, have you seen? Look at where my neck will be passing through. Have you seen? So you make it to go down to that neck sitting there and make sure it rounds. So I'll be showing you all the formulas you use to have this accurate neck. So I'll be taking my sleeves measurement, the sleeve round. So Most of the times, I will tell my customer to fold or my client to fold his hands to see what I will have there, just like this. Have you seen? If it is tight, it means that's the normal measurement for a normal sleeve round. So the down, have you seen? If it's a 3/4 dress, this one is normal. Let your 2 fingers or 3 fingers pass through them. So we are not talking about a long sleeve either. So let me just jump to the next aspect of this lesson. So I'm done measuring. We are going to the cutting table right away. But before I continue, if you find this lesson helpful, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, like and share to encourage me. So I'm folding my fabric into 2, like the measurement of my boss. My client plus 3 inches is what I folded, and I will impute my preferred length. Remember why I used to use this folding or not doubling my material is for economic purpose. So the neck measurement there is 2 1/4 and my neck is 16. The width there is 2 1/4 as well. The width and the breadth, the depth to 2 1/4. My shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus ½ inches sewing allowance is what I have there. So my shoulder slant there is 2 3/4 for this particular measurement. And how to have the armhole is the bust divided by 6. Bust divided by 6. Have you seen? If you are using an extension of the back by 3½ inches, is bust divided by 6. So, and I will impute my chest measurement. Have you seen? Plus 2 inches allowance, because I'll be trimming it as I am cutting. So I'll take from that shoulder, that point there to this place here will be 23. I'll be making it 24 when I'll be trimming it in this same cutting. So I will mark. So 16½ inches or 16 inches from the shoulder line there will give us the shape. Everything. So I will be imputing the shape based on the dress. So 1 inches subtracted from the bust will give us the shape for a normal frayed shirt like the one you saw. Coming here to the middle of this armhole here, I marked 3/4 inch out like this and connected it. So now it is finished. I'll be cutting it out. Remember what I said. If your extension of the back that is higher than the front measurement in the shoulder side is 3½ inches, you divide your bust by 6 inches. Bust divided by 6 will give you the armhole after taking out the shoulder slant. So the higher the extension of the back, the smaller the armhole will be, because it will be increased by the back side, the back bodies of the dress. So after cutting it, I'll be increasing this my back bodies by 4 inches. So if it is 4 inches like this, is bust divided by 6 inches exactly, without subtracting anything or adding anything. I don't know if you are confused, but I will still repeat it. Difference between 3½ inches extension and 4 inches, maybe before I round up. So I'll be calculating my neck to check what I have there. I said it's 16. Have you seen? I have 16.18 or so. So from joining it, have you seen? I'm supposed to have 16. So that is that. And I'll be imputing my shoulder measurement. So plus ½ inches sewing allowance. That is 18, and we have 9 there. I'll mark. So to this point here, the center of the armhole, I'll put my 18. Have you seen 18 inches? In that 18, I will come in by 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and I will mark, connect it to that point, and I'll connect like this. The armhole I'm looking for is 11 inches. 11 inches is cool for this bust, 44. So I'll mark it there. I know that if I check my chest measurement, it will be exactly at that point based on the measurement. So I'll be cutting it out. Only the front bodies I'll be cutting out. Only the front bodies. Have you seen? So, and I'll mark out 1/2 inches like this from the back. The back is supposed to be a little bit wider because 80% of humans have broader back than the front side of the chest. So after cutting that, now I will make sure everything lies well. Then I will confirm the chest line, the chest measurement, my 44, you see, plus 1/4 of an inch for the sewing. I will mark. If you see, it's exactly where that 11 inches for the armhole was. You see, I will impute my shape, the tummy measurement, plus the same sewing allowance. I'll come down by 24 from the shoulder, and I will mark exact chest measurement at the downside, and I'll cut it out. So I'm done with cutting this shirt. So what I will be doing next is to cut the sleeves of this shirt. So you have to watch carefully because you can still cut the shirt well and make the mistake while cutting the sleeves. So the material is already doubled into 2 and folded again, and I will draw the first line, impute my preferred slip length. Now I impute the slip round plus 1 inch sewing allowance is cool, or 1/4. So for a really fitting or fitted armhole, I'm going down by 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches. Have you seen? So 5.5 inches. The chest is divided into 4 minus 3 inches to give you this point I just marked that I connected. So, but this one is normal. When you are deepening your armhole by 4 inches, it will give you 11 or the preferred armhole. I'll go in here by 3.5 inches, and I'll be connecting it to meet that line at 1.5 or 2 inches there. So my armhole will be bigger because I went down by 5.5 inches for the armhole from the armhole line here, the top line. So I'll be calculating it. It should be bigger. So this is 12 inches and I needed 11. What do I have to do? I will reduce it from this point and recheck what I have there. So I should have 11 inches. So have you seen? So I'll be connecting it to that point. That's our new line we are using. So after cutting it, I'll be working on the sleeves. So I will give it a notch to show the midpoint of it. After giving it a notch, I will open it like this, and I'll be marking the back body side from the front bodies. This is the back, the one that will be at the back, face at the back. It will be like 1/4 in from the top position, and this one is the one that will face the front, like front bodies. I'll come in by 1 inch if I really needed a fitted armhole like the one you saw on the screen that I'll be displaying here. So I'll shape it like, have you seen the two differences? This other one came from the top like this, and this other one I'll be cutting it, guiding it not cutting it at once. To be sure of the shape I will have. Are you seeing? So that is what I really want. This one will give me the result that is seen already there. So I'm done doing that. I will notch to determine or to remember this is the front side of the sleeves. And now I want to cut the neck. So keeping my material like this, I'll be placing my tape like this, bias, because that's the only way this material will stretch really well. Let me show you. Have you seen? This is what we have. So this is what it's supposed to be, and I'll cut it out. So I'll put 2.5 inches. You can put 2 inches depending on how tiny or wide you want your neck to be. And if my neck is 16, I'll cut it like 20, extra 4 inches added to it, so that I will not be short of it. So I'm done doing that, and I think that is all for the noun. In case of any question, comment it down below the comment section. Ask it, I will be willing to answer you. You get? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will be really grateful if you subscribe, like and share this lesson. Have you seen the finished work of that shirt? Look at the fittings. Though the shirt is frayed down, but the chest area is really matured. That is what we are looking up to after finishing, or that is what we have as the result after finishing this dress. Have you seen the armhole, how it is? So that is that. Thank you for watching. See you in my next lesson.